welcome to Alternative Health. I'm Valerie Saxon, and today we're going to be talking about something that affects each and every one of us, no matter the age, no matter the color, no matter the sex. It's going to affect each and every one of us. So I know you're going to want to get a pen and paper and get all of this information because it can be literally life-changing. But first, I wanted to share with you a couple of our newer products. I had someone on one of the more recent shows that I taped within the past month say to me, have you started a reverse aging process or something to that effect? And I said, well, you know, the word says my youth is renewed like the eagles. And praise God, I stand on that and say it out loud all the time, right? We want our youth renewed. We want to feel good and alive and strong and have the energy to do everything that we are called to do, right? Absolutely. But I do want to share with you, it's not a secret, but it kind of is actually. My dear friend Valerie has created just an amazing skincare line, and one of the things that I have had actually for some time, but just hadn't used it. I have quite a few skincare products and just recently started using this, and I can tell you that I have noticed more with this specific skincare product than anything that I have ever used in my life. And it is a vitamin C serum, and I just use it at night. A while before I'm going to sleep, I'm laying in the bed, and you just literally, I mean, it's just a tiny bottle, but you do it by drops and you rub it in, and I can tell the difference the next morning. Literally, I can tell the difference the next morning. My skin is like glowing. It looks good. I'm not ashamed to go out without makeup. I prefer the makeup, but I'm not ashamed to go out without it. It just makes your skin pop. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. It gives you a glow. It is just wonderful. The other thing that she's done is the Gentle Eye Cream. People ask all the time about what do I use for skincare? Well, these are the things I use. So Gentle Eye Cream, a little bit under the eyes. You can even use it on the eyelids, helps shrink those bags. And then this is one that you can use on your face, but you can use it other places as well. I like to just put it on my wrist or my neck, and that is a melatonin cream with collagen so that we get a great night's sleep. Now, some people say, no, I don't want to use melatonin because it gives me nightmares or this or that. I mean, I've just heard different things. Even though melatonin is naturally occurring in the body and very essential for great sleep, this is one of the things that you can use. It doesn't give you the bad dreams. And again, you can just put it on the inside of your wrist, your neck, your stomach, wherever you prefer. You can put it on your face because it's got wonderful collagen in it. So this is another great thing. So if you are one of those people that has issues sleeping, you're going to want to find out about our Restful Night Collagen Cream with melatonin. The other thing that I love that Valerie has come out with is called Skin Brightener. Skin Brightener is totally amazing to me because, you know, I mean, I grew up in Florida, right? So I was in the sun all the time. Now I take the DMAE, which helps to stop those age spots. But this is also something I can use on my face. I do use on my face. Sometimes I use it in combination with the vitamin C serum, and that's the Skin Brightener. And you just keep using it, and it helps fade all those ugly, you know, sunspots, age spots, whatever we want to call them, those spots that none of us want to have. So this is something that works great for that. I know you're going to love it, just like I do. I kind of keep it around all the time. If I'm out riding in the car, sometimes I'll just keep it in my purse, and you know, especially if I got my hands on the wheel, right? You know, sometimes I'll just go ahead and dab some on, and little dabble will do ya. The last thing I'll mention to you is and this is something that you can use in the daytime, let it dry into the skin, and then you can use your makeup on top of it. And that is the facelift with vitamin A. And this again is just one of those that I think is absolutely amazing. It feels good. None of these feel heavy on your skin. I'm sure that I have lots of skincare products that I've purchased and then refused to use because they just, they felt like, oil slick or grease, like just something heavy on your face, and I don't want that, and I'm sure that you don't either. So this is all light and refreshing and feels great. And the last thing I'm going to mention to you before we get into our topic of the day is really one of my favorite supplements that we carry, and we haven't had it in for a while because it comes from the West Coast, and we just got it in yesterday, and I've already started taking mine. In fact, I got so excited I took it too late in the day and had trouble going to sleep. So warning to user, don't take late in the day. And that is our essential energy product. It is, again, one of my faves. It is amino acids. It has 2 different forms of phenylalanine. One of the forms of phenylalanine gives you natural energy. By the way, these amino acids are essential to the human body. So if you're one of those that says, I don't have enough energy, I don't know what's going on with me, I need to get a burst, well, this might be something that you want to try because it will give you a boost, an energy boost. You want to take it on an empty stomach. Unless you have high blood pressure, then you would want to take it with food so it breaks down slower within the body. But these are essential to the human body, so everybody needs it. So anyway, one of the amino acids, one part gives you lots of energy. The other part is a natural pain reliever. I can remember one lady from Ohio has told me multiple times that this just really saved her. She'd been in a horrible car accident and had chronic fatigue and several other things going on, and she's like, I think I'm addicted to it. I'm like, well, you can't be addicted to amino acids. And her point was, well, just because it makes me feel so good and it's helped me get through the things that she was going through. So I want to encourage you, try the Essential Energy if you're looking for some energy. And I named it Essential Energy because it is essential, right? So these are great things. So if you want to find out more about them, give us a call at 800-493-1146. I'm just throwing that out there because we get these questions. So I just thought that I would answer them real quick before we get into today's topic. And today's topic is the immune system. And again, just like I started out, everybody needs this information. Everybody needs to have a strong immune system. You can be around people that have stuff going on, right? You can be around people that have who knows what, but if your immune system is doing what God designed it to do, it doesn't mean that you're going to get it. Now again, use caution, use your brain that God gave you, but protect your immune system. This is really, really key to staying healthy in every area. So I'm going to start out with something very simple. I put together, I call it my emergency kit, right? And I'm going to give you some things that I think are just vital to staying well these days. And you know what? And helping you fight stress and all the other stuff going on. So I'm going to start with good old vitamin C. Now, I think people really take vitamin C for granted. But remember, God put us in a garden, right? Yes, absolutely. He put us in a garden, and there's a reason for that. Just think about all that fruit loaded with vitamin C. And guess what? Vitamin C is the only vitamin that your body cannot manufacture. So if you don't ingest it, whether pill form or, food, however, if, a chewable, a gummy, however you get your, liquid, however you get your vitamin C, if you're not taking it into your body cannot manufacture it. Now, your body can manufacture other nutrients from foods that you eat, and it'll pull stuff together and manufacture your other vitamins, but it can't manufacture vitamin C. So you want to make sure that you're getting lots and lots of vitamin C. I like to do at least a couple of thousand milligrams a day. Now, Dr. Linus Paulings won a Nobel Prize for his study of vitamin C, and he took it to everything to curing cancer, to the common cold, the whole gamut. And he won a Nobel Prize for this. And he said, if you're dealing with something, if you're fighting something, you need to take a bunch of it. You don't just take small amounts. You want to take 20, 30,000 milligrams. Now, some of you have probably heard me talk about the vitamin C flush. And what this is you do the vitamin C. I like the powdered vitamin C, and you do it to bowel tolerance. Now, if you don't know what that is, yeah, you would definitely find out if you were doing lots and lots of vitamin C, because bowel tolerance is when your body is like, okay, I've had enough, run to the bathroom. So I say, if you're going to do a vitamin C flush, make sure that you have lots of toilet paper and you kind of stick close to home for those 3 days that you're going to do your cleanse. And I do recommend it to everybody. In fact, probably one of the first times I ever heard of a vitamin C flush goes all the way back to Maureen Salomon and her talking about doing vitamin C flushes. Now stay with me. I'm going to be right back, and we're going to talk more about vitamin C flushes. Hey guys, here's my emergency kit. We got the vitamin C powder, and of course you're going to get those instructions. And you got your DMG, and you have your selenium. A great kit, a great boost to your immune system, your waistline, and a whole lot more. Normally $79.95. As a show special, you get it for $64.95. So great products, a bunch of them with great discounts. Give us a call, 800-493-1146, or visit us on the web at valeriesaxon.com. Hey guys, I'm back, and of course we're talking about vitamin C and vitamin C flushes. If you get this package today, my emergency kit, I'll make sure that you get my instructions for the vitamin C flush. And you probably won't like me those 3 days that you're doing the cleanse, but afterwards you will love me. And as I was saying, Maureen Salomon is the first one that I ever heard talk about it, and it's in pretty much all of her books, are referring to, like, if you want to get over something quick, do the vitamin C flush to bowel tolerance for 3 days. And yeah, you won't like us in the process, but afterwards you're gonna love us. So what's next in my vitamin C kit? It has to be DMG, and I have been talking about DMG for quite a few years now, which is dimethylglycine. Of course, DMG is a lot easier to say, and I have multiple notes, like pages and pages of notes and studies on DMG, and you know, I'm just going to hit some of the highlights on it. DMG is phenomenal for everything from the metabolism to the immune system. One of the things that I love about DMG is that it is a detoxifier, and that it does help with glutathione production. So it's one of those things that you can take. You can take it several times a day. No known side effects whatsoever. And it's just super, super easy on the body, little tiny, tiny capsule. And the studies show that it does increase the immune system anywhere from 400 to 1,000%. And I really tracked this down when really nobody that I recall was even talking about DMG. But I tracked it down for somebody that I knew that was dealing with hepatitis. And he was just doing everything possible to boost his immune system. And DMG is one of the things that I really feel like the Lord brought to me, that he just brought it to the forefront. And it is just phenomenal, to say the least. So let me just give you some of the highlights of DMG. So DMG, of course, as I said, helps with the immune system, helps to alleviate pain with angina patients, helps to improve blood circulation, which many, many people ask about. I mean, we get that question all the time. Helps to lower elevated blood pressure. You know, boy, that's like most Americans, right? Helps to, as I said, works on getting heavy metals out. It works by binding the toxic metals in a chelating process and flushing them out of your system. So the heavy metals will actually bind to the DMG to flush it out. I mean, is that not phenomenal? And is that not God? I just love when God brings stuff like this to the forefront. It is always amazing to me. So DMG is one of those things that your kids can take, you can take. You know, excellent for the immune system, but also is just phenomenal for everybody to take on a regular basis. Helps to protect the skin against melanoma, helps to prevent influenza, helps to increase antigens, lymphocytes in response to antigens, helps to improve athletic performance, helps to lower bad cholesterol, but at the same time helps to increase good cholesterol. Again, is that not a God thing? Yeah, DMG is definitely for everybody. I mean, I give it to my kids. I mean, it's just one of those who can't take it. It's great for the muscles. It's great for the heart. It's great for alleviating the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. Now, it's not going to get rid of the rheumatoid arthritis. I didn't say that, but it helps to alleviate the symptoms. So this is definitely one of those that a lot of people are going to benefit from. This is one of the things to do with the brain, helps to improve the condition of autism patients and improve the behavior of mental function of children afflicted with Down syndrome. Now, this is something I have read a lot of studies on in regards to DMG, is autism. So it's one of those things that, again, a lot of different people can benefit from the wonderful benefits of DMG. But again, I put this in my emergency kit, but it's something we really should call the daily kit maybe, because all these things I'm talking about today are really for daily also, not just in an emergency immune situation. So I want to encourage you to get this. I'm already running out of time, so I'm just gonna hit some more. Helps to increase oxygen to the body's tissues. So guys, women that work out with weights, you're gonna love that. Or if you do a lot of walking or running, you know, when your muscles get sore and or like when you're in that process and you're running and the oxygen is depleted from your muscles, you ever, you know, like your legs hurt and you've burned all that oxygen out of your muscle tissue. But this helps to increase that. And anytime there's more oxygen, there's less pain. So you want to increase your oxygen all the time, every single way that you can. And of course, we know that bad bacteria can't live in an oxygenated cell. I mean, think about it. You know, good old hydrogen peroxide. You know, you just pour a little bit of hydrogen peroxide and you know, it starts bubbling. What's happening? The oxygen in that peroxide is attacking the bad bacteria in your cut, your wound, whatever. I actually moved in a giant flower pot recently. I mean, a big old cast iron, very heavy flower pot, hurt my knuckle. And boy, I put, you know, you put a little peroxide, it starts bubbling and you see all that activity. That's the oxygen attacking that bad bacteria in that wound. So this is, you know, just easy to understand. So if you're increasing your oxygen, you're going to be benefiting your body in every way possible. Again, there's so many things to talk about with DMG. I just don't have time to go into all of it. It's great for the gut as far as like digestion. It's great for lowering homocysteine levels, which that's the bad hormone stuff. Like you don't want, you know, elevated homocysteine levels, which can lead to heart attacks and who knows what. Usually people that have elevated homocysteine levels, I think of like massive stress. So you don't want that. You want to get away from that for sure. So anyway, this is just a little bit about DMG. It is super, super beneficial to all of us. It's in my vitamin bag as we speak, and I know that you should have it in yours too. We all should, and be giving it to your family. It's great stuff. Now we're going to take a very, very quick break, and I'm going to come back with my favorite supplement in this emergency kit. So hang with me. I'll be right back. Hey guys, here's my emergency kit. We got the vitamin C powder, and of course you're going to get those instructions. And you got your DMG, and you have your selenium. A great kit, a great boost to your immune system, your waistline, and a whole lot more. Normally $79.95 as a show special. You get it for $64.95. So great products, a bunch of them with great discounts. Give us a call, 800-493-1146, or visit us on the web at valeriesaxon.com. Hey guys, I'm back, and of course we've been talking about my emergency kit. And we've first talked about vitamin C and how important that is, and how you can help your body and your immune and everything in your metabolism, just your bowels, like everything about you, by doing a vitamin C flush. Super easy. Just stick close to home. Then we talked about the DMG and how important that is and how beneficial to so many different areas of the body. But one of the greatest things is that it helps to increase the immune system 400 to 1,000%. Now, I don't know about you, but those are pretty great percentages that give you pretty good odds for whatever you might be dealing with. So DMG is another one of my favorites that I have been using and recommending for many, many years now. And the last one, which is literally, I think, one of my favorite supplements of all times because it does so many things, and that is selenium. Selenium is an essential trace mineral. And unfortunately, as we do the testing, where we do the DNA testing for individuals and we can tell what's going on in your body, selenium is one of those things that so many people are deficient in. I mean, it is super common to see how many people are deficient in selenium. So it's one of those things that just about every American should be taking. Selenium is really not in our food supply anymore. Again, it's a trace mineral, and it can be depleted by fluoride that's in the water. Now, you might be saying, you know, I drink bottled water. But just in case you don't know, most bottled water has fluoride added back to it in trace amounts. And the only way that you get fluoride out of water is if it is steam distilled. And you know, I am always pushing the distilled water, whether you're buying it at the store or you get a distiller. We've had them on sale. I'm telling you, distillers are absolutely amazing for pulling everything out. So you might be saying, well, yeah, you don't have any minerals. Well, you don't have any heavy metals either. So then you just get some minerals and you put a few drops in because a little dab will do ya. Literally, a little dab will do ya. And you need those good minerals. You don't need the bad stuff. Get rid of the bad and get the good. That's what you want to do, right? So let's talk about selenium, because selenium is phenomenal for so many things. Everything from the immune system to weight loss to hair, which, by the way, I do take lots of selenium, and my hair and fingernails grow like literal weeds, like you see this? Yeah. It just grows and grows super, super fast. So I am a regular at getting my hair done because it grows so fast and so much. And it gets big. It gets big hair. Some people would like to have hair at all. But I'm telling you, selenium will help you with that. And it helps with the weight loss because it stimulates your thyroid. In fact, it helps convert T4 to T3. And so many people that I see and talk to that have a deficiency in selenium, they typically always have immune issues. They typically always have weight problems, thyroid problems, sleeping problems. I mean, it kind of goes on and on because selenium helps so many different things within the human body. And again, you know, at the get-go from the garden, these are things that were in our food, and they should be in our bodies now, and they should be in our food now, but they're just not. The soil is depleted, and the food is depleted. And I won't get into all that, but definitely if you can get organic, get organic. But you have to supplement with some of these things because it's not even the organics. If the nutrients are not in the soil, then they're not going to be in the food. And too many deficiencies I see coming back on people's chest. It's just it's not a good thing. I'm telling you, it's just not a good thing. I see way too many deficiencies in too many people. In fact, I've never seen anybody's test that didn't have deficiencies, including myself, because of the way the world is right now. It is depleted. So let me just quickly hit on some of the wonderful things that selenium does. It's great for the heart system. It's great for life extension. It contains life extension properties. I mean, right there. Hallelujah. Again, our youth, we want our youth, just like the word says in Psalms 103, our youth being renewed like the eagle, so that we can do everything that we're called to do here on this earth and do it with energy and do it with health, and get the job done. There's a lot to do here. So anyway, it helps with life extension, helps with the heart system, helps alleviate chest pain associated with angina. And studies show that angina may occur as a result of a selenium deficiency. Hello. Again, it has so many benefits to the body, but if you are deficient in this essential trace mineral, then your body's going to give somewhere. So you want to make sure you're getting it. Helps to lower blood pressure. Helps to, as I said, inhibit the age-related process and the disorders that come with that. Helps with the digestive system. In fact, people that commonly have digestive issues are typically low in selenium. So yeah, you want to make sure you're getting lots of selenium. It is excellent for hearing. Yeah, for the ears. Excellent for prevention and treatment of diabetic neuropathy, especially when it's combined with vitamin E. So this is something that's really key. Helps to prevent kidney stones. Man, you know, I mean, it really is just amazing in so many ways. Of course, I already touched on the metabolism, helps with the thyroid. And just in case you don't know, your thyroid is so key and so essential to every part of your body. Once again, I mean, I talk to so many people that they have all the symptoms of a low thyroid, but they haven't been diagnosed with a low thyroid. But so many people are walking around, you know, like even if the thyroid is marginally low, you're going to have issues. And it can be everything from depression to constipation. Of course, if you're constipated, that could cause depression. Anyway, it all goes kind of hand in hand. Obesity, just lots, you know, hair falling out. When people have low thyroid, a lot of them are just losing handfuls of hair. But of course, key is, again, I go to the immune system. Helps with the nervous system. It helps, again, with hair, skin, helps to alleviate edema, and on and on and on. But the biggie, you know, I've read so many studies on it affecting the immune system, and part of that does have to do with the thyroid, because if you have a low thyroid, you typically have a low immune system, and it all ties together. Hey guys, I'm sorry, but we're like out of time, so I'm going to wrap this up. But I want to encourage you sincerely to get my emergency kit. In fact, these nutrients this year, I have really bulked up on in every way possible. And when I say bulked up on, like kept them in inventory and kept getting them because at the beginning of the year, they were in shortage and may be in shortage again soon as we come into the next season. So I want to encourage you to get this kit today. I know it's going to benefit you, and these are things that I do. And then you'll also get my vitamin C flush instructions with that. And if you're interested in any of those new products, the newer products that I discussed at the beginning, please give us a call at 800-493-1146. You know, He is the God that heals. And faith without works is dead. I want to encourage you to do the right thing for your body, do the right thing for your immune system, and trust Him and count on Him for your total health and healing today. Thanks so much, my friends. We'll see you next week on Alternative Health. Goodbye for now. Hey guys, here's my emergency kit. We got the vitamin C powder, and of course you're going to get those instructions. And you got your DMG, and you have your selenium. A great kit, a great boost to your immune system, your waistline, and a whole lot more. Normally $79.95. As a show special, you get it for $64.95. So great products, a bunch of them with great discounts. Give us a call, 800-493-1146, or visit us on the web at ValerieSaxon.com.